What's going on, everyone? Alex Da Silva, Happy as Larry Group. I hope you are well. And welcome to your daily dose of happiness. We are halfway through the week already. We're going to be coming up to almost halfway through August as well, which shows time and time again that time waits for nobody. Today I want to talk about something which is really, really important, and I think a lot of us, including myself at one point, didn't really know the difference between these two. And what I'm talking about is conditional and unconditional love. And it's really interesting because I lived a life where I thought that I loved unconditionally and people loved me unconditionally. And I very recently started to realize the difference between the two. And how I started to realize that is because of where I am in my life today, with my wife, with my children, with my family, friends, clients, business, so on and so forth. And what does that mean? So what's the difference between the two? So to me, conditional love has a condition. Is conditional. Conditional by you meet my expectations. I will love you if you buy me gifts, you buy me chocolates, you buy me flowers, you buy me expensive clothes, expensive shoes, expensive jewelry. I will love you if you take me to expensive places, if you take me to the theater every week, whatever it may be. And these conditions can be extended endlessly, because one of the things that I've learned is conditional love based on expectation means that the other person will never meet those expectations. Why? Because those expectations are usually set by us but never communicated to others. And these expectations are generally set by us through our personal insecurities, the things that we don't feel about ourselves, the things that we are personally lacking, and they then get extended in other ways. Because how I've learned and what I see things, and again I'm talking about my personal experience, is I wanted to seek everything externally. I thought that somebody could cure me. I thought that somebody could fix me. I thought that if somebody loved me this way, then everything was going to be okay. I thought that if somebody showered me with gifts or gave me all of the things that I wanted and demanded, that everything was going to be okay. And actually it wasn't. It was never filling that continuous empty hole that I kept searching and searching and searching for. I kept searching for the answer. I kept searching externally for people, places, things. Nothing fulfilled that. And that is what I learned about conditional love. Now, when we talk about unconditional love, as you can see, I even change when I talk about it. It just fills me, man. It just fills me up. I can see it as I see myself. I can see it because I feel it. I feel the goosebumps in my body. I feel my heart feels different. I smile, my energy lifts, because it does not matter what I want or what I think. It's about learning to be loving, kind, compassionate, tolerant to all, but first and foremost towards me. And it's about loving who I am. It's about putting myself first, in a sense where I reward myself I am responsible for myself. I am accountable for myself. And that is with regards to me every single day, how I act, how I behave, how I go about my day, including my emotions, things that are going right, things that are going wrong, things that I need to work on. And it's also then accepting that life isn't perfect, and it should never be. Life is always about learning, growing, and developing. I say this time and time and time again. And once you understand what that means and the penny drops, you understand that it doesn't matter what we do in life, because everything we do is about learning, growing, and developing. And there is no such thing as rights and wrongs. Of course, if you're going to do something like take somebody's life, or you're going to do something that's nasty, or then yeah, of course, there are boundaries to these things. But unconditional love has to start with me. Has to start with me, has to start with you. And as soon as you can love yourself unconditionally, and this takes continuous work, again, it's not about perfection, because there are some days that I don't feel that much love for myself. I kind of get frustrated with myself. But the interesting thing is the more and more I practice this, I have become a lot easier on myself. I don't beat myself up as much. My negative thoughts and thinking and the self-talk has become a hell of a lot less. I reward myself a lot more. So then what happens is then when I meet somebody, as I have, or I meet a friend, or I'm with family, then I can give them everything that I have. And there is no condition for it. I'm not doing it because I want anything. I'm not doing it to expect. I do it because I just love that person. Like I do it for Lucy. I do it for Ruby, Maddie, Brandon, my parents, friends. And I don't do it to go and shout about it in the world and say, look at me. A lot of the times when you love yourself and you love others, people, places, things unconditionally, you don't have to shout about it. The world knows. And that is what I'm finding the difference is. Unconditional love is silent, but it's powerful. It's the most powerful emotion we can ever have. But it's also so humbling, because you don't have to shout about it. I don't have to shout about it. It's just one of these things that you just do, and you just accept. You accept people, places, things for who and what they are. And you just continue to live your life because you love you unconditionally. So when you do that, you reserve judgment, you reserve negativity, resentment, fear. And again, this takes practice. How do you practice that? Start with yourself. If you want to love somebody, something, or somewhere unconditionally, you have to start with yourself. And here's a little exercise. One of the things I started to do, and I do this all the time, I talk about affirmations, personal affirmations. Start with that. I love myself today. I absolutely love myself today. I just love life. I'm so grateful to be alive. And like, these are things that allow me to retrain my brain to say that, yeah, I love who we are. This is great. And then as soon as you start to do that, then naturally you start to vibrate this positive energy, this unconditional love. So those positive affirmations, writing things down, positive things about yourself, letting go of negativity, fears, resentments, writing things down. These will help you to release what's up here. Putting it down on paper will help you to release them. And then you can then start to retrain and reteach yourself. Remember, learn, grow, and develop new habits, positive, loving, kind, compassionate habits that will help you to continue to learn, grow, and develop, and give that unconditional love. Try it today. Test it. Let me know how you get on. Do something for someone unconditionally. Have an amazing day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. And as always, be great, be fantastic, and be absolutely phenomenal today. And I will speak to you again very soon. Take care.